Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus. This is episode 181 of our Let's Play campaign of Final Factory. As you can see, we've now made the room for what we have, and the performance is, again, it's pretty good. It's not exactly keeping at 60-60 anymore, but it's almost, it's dipping a bit down, and it's probably going to dip a lot down when we get further. But that's just kind of the way it is as it is now. It's getting a big base, and that's just the way it is, right? So let's get that out of the way. What we're going to do today is we're going to make red and greens circuits. That is, this I've built some time ago is actually a pretty good red and green. It is not fully utilizing this. This is not working at optimal speed because one inserter or one assembler cannot support, because this one is generating, let's do some calculations just so that we are on a level here. It is working at crafting speed 8. So it normally produces 8 or 4 per second. That's the normal crafting speed, times 8 times 1.4 productivity. That's 44.8 per second. Remember, 44.8. Now let's go to this one. This one requires 3 per housing, so it's 6 per second, right? The same thing, so we take 6 per second times crafting speed of 8, that is 48. And we're only producing 44.8. So if you divide it by 44.8, then we 0.8 divided by 48, we are getting a 93% productivity. And then maybe there is some loss because it's unloading and loading 2 belts. I don't know. I kind of have a feeling about it, but I don't think so. So this is going to be like easy peasy, just smash it down here. And that means for this one, according to my calculations, they are over here. I'm going to need 33 for the rocket parts, and I'm going to need an additional 12 for the satellites. The reason why we need so many for the satellites is actually for there, that one. It is it's quite a lot we need for our solar panels. So that means we're going to need in total 40 operating at 100% capacity. So that's going to be like 44 or something, and it's only every other of these that actually is there. So by the time I stamp down this, then so I'm gonna stamp down this one, and let's think. This will now be 16, and I'll do it again. It's going to be, hold on, get those up, otherwise we suddenly have way too many. There, that's going to be another 16, and the ones we have down here is another 16. So that's in total 48, and operating at 0.93 capacity. That seems to be quite reasonable. What we're gonna do is just get round off this one, because oh, hold on, maybe not actually. Yeah, we are gonna do it. I was just thinking that this could also be a place where I could move these, because they could fit. This one could fit below here, and the other one could fit below here. That would actually be really nice, but I'm going to place them here instead. So let's get this one in there. So we definitely have enough of these. One thing that we should do while it's building is go down here. These are stuck because there is no longer any sulfuric acid coming in, because that has been removed. So we are going to, oh damn, there's, come on. There. Alright, I don't really feel sorry for these robots. And that one. Those aren't, yes. Here. That will use, to be honest, quite a lot. There we go. This is now working again. Is this constrained? Nope, it's not. Okay, that could very well be the overall constraint here. So that was easy. Now we get to the red one. The red one is ever so slightly more complicated, but really it isn't. But it requires us to do a new design. Ooh, a new design, so it's not just copy pasting. Wow. Are you going to do new design? I thought you were just going to copy paste existing designs. Oh, sorry. I became my own complainer. There we go. I will be taking this because this is slightly bigger. This is actually 9, and I'm going to take all of this out, and that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. All this out because this is going to be the framework for, I think, the correct thing here. That means I could build it here, then I'll be, or alternatively I could build it here, then there wouldn't be a lot of room between it. Kind of like this one best. All right, so this one. Now let's do some design. Man, it's difficult to see anything here. And what are we gonna do? We are red circuits. Yes. See, the point of the red circuits is here. We are going to make red circuits like so. How's this one doing? It's 113 missing, whatever. So this one is using. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for these to actually fill up so we can get a reasonable estimate of the actual time it takes, or the crafting speed. We know crafting speed is 8. It's always 8 for these. Now, 4 copper cables. Let's do some calculations. 4 copper cables in a 6-second crafting time. That is 0.66 repeating per second, copper cable per second, times the crafting speed. That is 5.33 repeating. Okay, so remember 5.33. Let's have a look at what this one can produce. We already know that. That was 44.8 because we just calculated it over here. So we go back to our calculator. 44.8 divided by, what was it again? 5.333 repeating, whatever. And that gives us basically the information that one of these can support 8.4. And that just says, all right, since these are very high quantity, and I'm going to consume a lot. That'll be a lot. That's how we say it. But is there an option for us to do it by belts? Well, why did I kick these out? That one, because I have been experimenting. The thing that I was looking at was, is it possible to get 2 out here and 2 out here? And then basically, come on robots. Are you all busy? No, it's only like that 9,000. That's nothing. Only 9,000 idle or operational robots. But they do need, ironically, they need more power. Let's have a look here. They're still not. Okay, this is beautiful. It just kicks in again as soon as we need it. They open, and that one opens. Okay, it just flickers, open, close. But if it closes, then it just gets stuck here. I don't get how that happened. But they've been stuck there for a long time. These are both operational. And we have the oil, we have everything. I don't get how this one could happen, could be there. Yeah, just pass through. Nope. Okay, so that must have gone stuck. Let's see on our location. So that's 200,000, 200,000, 200,000. That's perfect. Plastic. I can't recall if I locked this in or something, but I am using this. Okay, we can already see how fast that was actually dropping. There we go, dropping by 2,000 every update. And that means it opens again. This is very nice. And let's have a look at the locations out here, just for the hell of it, seeing if they've decreased. This started at, so we've used 1 million here, nothing there, and 0.1 there. Here, in total, 1 million, nothing. All right, so that's all the time we needed. These could go in here. Like so. This output on the outer side, this output on the outer side. And now the question becomes, see, it's going to be in this part here, so I can't use that one. I'm going to need some inputs, so that means that thing could be an input. Is it getting sluggish now? It is getting sluggish. Ouch. This is not good. So that one is just shoveling it out here. And I think it looks better if it's on the same side. And that means this one, it's not really going to use a lot. It could just make it like this. And that means we could get that one. We cannot get it in here, unfortunately, because that would mess up everything else. Correct? I'm just desperately trying to see if that's true. Yeah. Okay. But we can do it here. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3. Those are the inputs. And then you're going to be outputting here. Output and input. This is going to be plastic. And what about this one? What are you going to be? Do we constrain this or do we just fill it up like crazy? And these are being... Oh, really? Oh, okay. I guess that's what we do here. I don't know why, but let's try that. It seems like a good idea. So this will be... Let's take plastic. 200. I don't know if 200 is enough. And green circuits, enough, 200. And that goes out here, and that fills it up to that location. And the other ones come in here. And I think that's actually going to be enough. So I can take this one. Oh, that one, though, has to be 500, because that's a lot. Let's give it a shot, and the faster the better. And that is all 8 that can be supported. Like this, that is 8 of them supported by 1. And let's have a look. That one we can take out. There is nothing in this one yet. What seems to be the issue? That one's not connected. Okay. It's too long. Damn it. One lousy one too long. That one. Copy. Paste. Maybe it would have been a good idea to check this first. Oh, actually, let's just do it completely different. Sorry. We're going to do it this way, because that's going to work. You're gone. You're gone. But yep, and they are being exported themselves. Wow, it's impossible to see anything. I can't even see the mouse cursor anymore. And that goes 1, 2, 3. Get a blue inserter. There we go. This one, what did we say? We said 200 plastic and 200 green. And this one's capped here. Good. Now that one is going to be here, and it works, and it works. Pick it up. There we go. And you know what? That one's going to be a bit special. Let's have a look. The one thing we are interested in is it possible for these to get all the way in? It looks like it's getting in. looking good, but it's kind of cheating. And all of these are working. Yes. So we have a template that works. This one is stockpiling. Well, it's at least constrained because it should be. Wow, that's a lot of everything. That's what it is. So I'm gonna take there, and there. How much is this? There was 8 in each, and so this is 32, and I needed 88 plus 4, so 92. This is enough. I'm gonna take this one with all the cool things, except the substations, and then we're gonna place it right there. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Now I can understand if it's kind of dragging a bit, and I'm gonna get one more, and I'm gonna be getting one more as well. I guess we have to accept that we are beyond what my PC can handle. Wow. Okay, but we're not going to give up. The base is still awesome. I have not really ever had issues with where I needed to slow down, but I guess there's a first time for everything. I think I wish there was better view of why things are slowing down, so we could build it more UPS efficient instead of just guessing or hypothesizing. I would like to know, like, all right, well, if I look at entity updates here, it's just as entity updates. Basically, logistics, electric network is something, logistics manager, something, yeah, but it's quite obviously the entity updates because there are quite a few machines working. Let's go help these poor things out by looting our construction. What's the construction? What construction? Oh, there's also something here. Concrete? Why is the concrete coming in? Seriously, where's the concrete coming from? That's like ages ago. Oh, is that one of those stupid ones again? Yep, I think it is. Oh, man. Now that's a defect. That's a bug. That one. Okay, so are you less stupid now? Now they go over to the next one. Oh, come on. This one is open. And I make sure all of these are open. So it actually filters into some that are closed. And then it gets stuck. That could also be quite a UPS hog. So now this one, now we know that they're all open. Yeah. All right. So that got them to quiet down a bit. Didn't that just help a lot? Yeah, it did. Oh, I think we found it. We found an error. And we actually documented it on video. So let's explain it for anyone who did not sort of get the grasp of it. I had some robots that I some time ago queued up so that they would bring stuff from some concrete that I deconstructed. So it was construction bots that were busy. They were bringing it in. Too many. They would bring it in here into these, but it would, for some reason, it selected one that was closed like this. And instead of just saying, all right, it's closed, I can't take it, then they kept going in and then kept going over to charge and back in and back in. And somehow that created a loop that has been eating my updates. Look at the updates now. It's down to 18. This is much more manageable. This is where I would expect it to be and not those 20 something. And I've seen that a few times before, so I think that might be the issue. This also explains why it went away when I loaded earlier, because then I do something subtly different. Subtly different? That's not even a word. There. Grab this. Okay, I think we're going to report that and see what happens from that. All right, come on, robots, help out the poor house robots that are not producing fast enough. But it is a pretty impressive base by now. the irony is this thing here, it doesn't even need to be bigger. This is, how big again? It's 32. And over here it basically says you need 23 plus 5. Okay. It doesn't hurt having it slightly bigger because, haha, funny. Right, can we get this one? No, it's pretty much done. Okay, so now we have only one thing left, and that's the right, what's it called? Control module thingy. What are they called? Rocket control unit. And it's not like I'm new at this game. So let's just look at it. If we look at the rocket control, it uses one speed module every 30 seconds, and one speed module takes half the time. That was another one. Which means that this is not what I'm looking for. Which means I need half as many. Actually, a lot less, because I can also take these, as you can see here. They can also be upgraded with speed modules, so they will be 11.25, where these are speed 8. So they're definitely going to be faster. And I don't need speed modules for anything else. Nope. So basically I can do one of these with speed modules. Let's just indicate it for next time. One of these with speed modules, 1. And then we're going to take here. Where are we? That one. That one. And here we should probably have... No. There might be more speed modules, but there might not be. And that means we can keep this, and I can then have... No. Oh, I like having it like this, but I could also take it this way and have you... You know what? This one is much more appropriate. That one. Could be something like this. And then over here I'll have... No, let's just remove these while they're here. I'll keep this. And then I'll have... that one. Of course, that's way overscaled, but is there anything else that needs to be crafted? No, not really. Whoa! Why? What are you doing here? You don't need to be there anymore. And certainly not you either. But that's a bit of irrelevant to remove that. Yeah, so now I just have 2 of them, and I'm gonna have 10 of them because there's also the option of going out here, which could remove some of the latency I have from all the pipes down here. Like, look at all of this. This is definitely consuming some kind of UPS. Oh, we are actually have to consider. Let's see. That one will be, how much is this? This is, it's 9. So 9 of each of those. That'll be here. Then I think it actually looks a lot better to have the rock silo here. They fly in here, here, and here. I don't know how many rocket silos I'll need. I guess I'll have a few more. So I have 9 of these, 9 of those, and then I'll have a bit for the radar. Though I don't think I think I'll just make the radar down here. We are making plenty of radars, and the last one will be here. the assembler. That's actually gonna be pretty big. Oh look, I'm actually nearby, so we can just rocket launch that. It happens once in a while. And the science in itself is actually quite disappointing at these times, because we're not getting enough in. See, at a 10-minute, you can see how small spikes it is, because it can consume so much. And now it's dipping down. You can see one rocket, and then dipping. One rocket, and dipping, and waiting. So this now the next rocket is coming. If I look at the 1 minute cycle, we should be able to see that this one is starting up again. So science is completed it, and here they are. They are now kicking off again, because if I look at it 5-second wise, we can see how fast it can go up. See, it can. Okay, that's one important thing. It can go to 3K, and I actually want to cap it at 3K because I don't want to consume too much. But you can already see it's starting to dwindle again. And why is that? Because it's simply running out of the science packs here, and it's down again. And then that was the second spike. So spike, 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 spike. Nothing to do about that yet. Well, there is something to do about it. It's that thing, because we can see here which one is lagging. It is, of course, the rocket control unit. So once we solve that, it's going to be smooth sailing, and this one is operational, and it's just great. Look at this, 12. We are back at 60. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, let's hurry up and wrap it up now that we found the reason for the error, and well, I'm pretty happy about that. And now we have the base exactly how I want it to look. It's going to be really, really nice. So we are close to the target. It'll definitely be before episode 190. We will at least have this base operational. Then we're going to start looking at bottlenecks, which will also be quite an endeavor. But let's at least just get it up and running, right? So with that, thank you very much for joining. I will see you next time. Cheers. Bye.